Hey ManyChatters! One of the most frequently asked questions around implementing an SMS strategy is how a business can continue their conversation with their customers through text messages. A really great way to do this with ManyChat is by creating a multi-day SMS mini challenge for your customers using SMS and Messenger. No matter what industry your business is in, customers are always wanting to learn new things about the things that they're interested in. I'll be showing you in this demo how to build a high-converting multi-channel flow in ManyChat using SMS and Messenger, show you how easily it can be set up, and how easily it can all be run in one place. When you use SMS to run your daily challenge and route customers back to Messenger, you can continuously refresh the 24-hour Messenger window so you can sprinkle in a promotion, get feedback on your content, and build closer ties with your customers. Now, before we get started, if you recall from our SMS Basics video on how to get consent from your customers to send SMS, you'll remember that customers need to opt in to receive SMS from you first before you can send text messages to them. If you use the SMS opt-in flow template that we surfaced in that demo, we recommend using a Messenger ref URL as a trigger for this challenge to initiate the opt-in flow. A ref URL is a link that can be used anywhere that brings leads back to your Messenger bot and automatically becomes a subscribed Messenger contact if they aren't already. You can create a lead magnet for your challenge like a promotional offer and use this link to bring them into your opt-in flow to capture their phone number and consent to send SMS. Be sure to watch that tutorial on how to get consent to send SMS to customers if you haven't done so already. Alright, so now let's build our daily challenge flow. For this demo, I'm going to be showing you how to create a repeatable daily SMS flow that brings our customers back into Messenger. We're going to say that we're an online outdoor goods company that wants to grow demand for our products with this challenge. I'll be creating a daily challenge flow that asks participants to try something new outdoors each day for the actual challenge, but we'll bring them back into Messenger to view the challenge details from SMS. Remember, by bringing your customers back into Messenger, you also refresh their 24-hour Messenger window for any follow-up messages that you might want to send them, like asking for reviews, which we'll use in this example. For the daily challenge, we're going to use a broadcast to send the daily challenge out via SMS. So we'll go to Broadcasting here, go to New Broadcast, and select SMS. From here, you'll see the starting step in the SMS. The starting step is already set up to be triggered when you send your broadcast out, so no action is needed there. From here, we're going to build our SMS message out. For this example, I'm actually going to turn this into a multimedia message with an image so that it captures our customer's attention a bit better. We're going to upload an image here, and then we'll get our message written out. So in the text block, we're going to write out our message. I want the message to be a reminder that the daily challenge is ready for them and that they need to click below to access their challenge details. Now the link that we're going to include is the actual Messenger link, and in order to include that, we'll go to Add Link here, click Open Messenger, and click Send Message. When you do, you'll see a new Messenger window pop up here, and this means that when users get their SMS message for the daily challenge, they'll click this link below at the bottom, and once they do, their follow-up message is going to come in Messenger. And this is also the point where the 24-hour window also refreshes, and this is important because this lets you send follow-up messages right after the challenge. So you're going to want to keep this here. Select Content Type as Other now that the 24-hour window is open, and we'll let them know that their daily challenge details are below. And we'll use a video block in this demo here. This is where I'll upload my content here, but you can either use video, image, text, however you want to surface your content here for the challenge. The important thing to remember is that you're bringing your customers back into Messenger. So every time you do this, you're going to open up that 24-hour window for the duration of the challenge every time they open up this Messenger. So we're going to move on. One thing I do want to add to this flow is adding the ability for your participants to give you feedback on the content. So when it comes to creating the daily flow for your challenge, it's really good practice to keep in mind that you want to collect as much information as you can in this flow from customers that you can use to improve your business. So in this case, it'll be to improve our content. This way, people will be more engaged with their challenge and they will become better quality leads as they come along. So before we send the feedback question to our participants, we're going to want to give them a little bit of time to actually complete the challenge. So we're going to add a smart delay here. So I'll use Smart Delay, and we'll set this for, let's say, 5 hours. That should give them some time to at least view the video and complete their challenge. So we'll go here, and as a next step, we're going to ask for their feedback. So again, we'll use Messenger here since the 24-hour interaction is open. We can also keep this as other, and then we'll ask them for feedback on our content. So we'll use this. Then we'll give them some options to give us ratings on the content. So we'll include an A+ here. We'll include B- here as a so-so. And we'll also give them an option to leave the challenge if they want to stop receiving these SMS messages from you. So we'll do this. Now you'll see here that they have 3 options. And from here, we're going to add action steps to each of these responses that measures each contact's content score by increasing it if they had a positive response, as in gave us an A+ or a B-, or confirming that they've opted out of the challenge if they chose Stop Challenge. So let me show you how that's set up here. So from here, if they chose A+, we're going to want to add an action. From here, we're going to want to set a custom field that tracks the content score. So let's do this. In order to create this, we'll just select a name here. So we'll do content score. That's going to be the name of our custom field. This will be a user field. And here you'll select the type of user field that you just created. Since we're going to be measuring content score as a value, we'll select number here. We'll select create. So from here, if they chose A+, what we're going to do through this action is increase their content score value by 2 points. And for this B- rating, we're going to be doing the same. We're going to set up an action block and using that same custom field that we just created. So we'll use this. And we'll increase this value by 1 if they chose B- as the rating. So you'll see here that the higher their rating for the daily challenge, the higher their content score is going to be at the end of their challenge. And the last thing we're going to want to do is also set up an action for anybody that wants to stop the challenge. You're really going to want to make sure that if you give them an opt-out route, that you're really excluding them from future challenge, so you do not spam them with unwanted SMS or messages. So what I'm going to do is also set up an action here. Now you'll have to create your own custom field if you haven't already. I actually have one created for the SMS challenge opt-in, so we'll go ahead and use that. And the action that I wanted to take when users select Stop Challenge is to change their value for SMS challenge opted in to no. So later, when you do your day 2 or day 3 of a daily challenge, you're going to want to go in and filter these customers out so they're not getting unwanted messages. And the last step here is we're going to send them a thank you note. So we're going to either thank them for their feedback or let them know that we're sorry to see them go from the challenge. But either way, you're going to want to send up some kind of follow-up message. So we'll set that up. We'll just do a simple thank you here. This content type can stay as other. So we'll leave a simple message here, and we'll connect this B- rating to get that same thank you for your feedback message. For those that opted out, we'll just simply say we're sorry to see you go. So we're going to leave it at that. So let's review this flow that we just built together. So you're going to send an SMS broadcast to those customers who have opted into your challenge. From here, they're going to get this SMS with the image and then the message, and they'll also see a link below to access their challenge details. Once your customer clicks this message, they'll get taken back into Messenger where they'll receive their daily challenge details. Now again, this is the point where the 24-hour interaction window opens back up. So this is a crucial time and an opportunity for you to send follow-up messages following the challenge. There's a smart delay built in here that waits 5 hours before continuing on to this next message, where we ask them for feedback on the daily challenge content. So if a customer clicks the A+ for the rating for today's content, their content score on the back end for their customer field will increase by 2. If they chose B-, it'll increase by 1. And if they chose to stop the challenge, they actually get opted out and they will no longer receive your challenge details or the SMS for the following days. So now that we have a repeatable flow that you can use for your own SMS challenge as a lead generation strategy, I do want to surface a couple of tips and best practices to keep in mind as you build your own daily challenge out. First, on the final day of the challenge, Let them know that the challenge is over. You want to be extra clear that the challenge is ending, but you can also use this as an opportunity to engage them by offering an exclusive promotion for your business, surfacing another challenge, or asking them to subscribe to your YouTube channel. 2. Don't be afraid to send a promotion during the challenge. This flow that I just walked you through will reopen the 24-hour messenger window every day. So you could offer a discount on your gear or your product on maybe, let's say, day 3 of your challenge if you'd like. You do want to keep in mind that there is a fine line between spam and a genuine promotion, so it's really good to be mindful of this as you work in promotional offers. 3. Make your flows fun and inviting with good copy and a mix of emojis, GIFs, and images. Your audience will need to feel excited for this challenge every day in order to stay engaged. So as you can see with ManyChat, it's really easy to set up and run your own challenge through SMS and improve your list building in your business. You can create engaging flows that span across SMS, Messenger, and even email if you want to get a little crazy. It's really a whole new playbook. Thanks guys, until next time.